Welcome to Touchpoint, a program featuring the eternal perspective on matters of life. Life has no simple equations. It cannot be resolved with a few common rules applying to everyone. But how one views life has a bearing on how it turns out to be. What this program of Touchpoints does is to push you forward, reminding you that with each step you take, you will face challenges, even pain, yet assuring you that you can push through it and accomplish what you never thought was possible. As you listen to these episodes, may you experience the incredible joy and satisfaction of knowing that God is changing your life, your family, community, and the world, and using your life as an instrument to build His kingdom. And now, here is Pastor Davis Noye with today's edition of Touchpoint for your stability in every season.
Hello, everyone. Today's Touchpoint is on crisis. It is no surprise that this is a critical life issue to consider given the present situation that we are in the world, that of COVID-19. It is a crisis. So how should we handle moments of crisis? Crisis has been understood as a low likelihood but high impact occurrence that threatens the viability of the individual, an organization, or a society, and is characterized by the following things. 1. Uncertainty of its cause and effect. 2. Uncertain means of resolving it. And 3. A belief that decisions must be made quickly to resolve it. There are times when crisis moments will arise from the decisions that we have made as individuals or as societies. To minimize the incidence of such crises, it would therefore require that people take time to do their best in anticipating the possible consequences of those actions and decisions. It calls for prudent planning. But that is only one view of crisis. Other times, however, crisis circumstances cannot be predicted and will just happen by themselves. An effective management of such situations will perhaps aim at identifying the early warning signs for the crisis and then take actions to stop the crisis from advancing further. But a crisis, whether predictable or not really, is a crisis nevertheless. So then, what should be our mature attitude to moments of crisis, and especially for those moments that we seem helpless? Matter of fact, individual maturity is most tested in times of crisis. Consider this. In the Bible, some messengers came to King Jehoshaphat and told him, "A vast army from Edom is marching against you from beyond the sea." When Jehoshaphat heard this, he immediately went to the temple to pray. And this is how he prayed. "Oh, our God, won't you stop them? We are powerless against this mighty army. We do not know what to do, but we are looking to you for help." Prayer was therefore the first response to King Jehoshaphat. You can read the story in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, and you will actually discover that God delivered the king and his people in a very remarkable way. Here is the point. We should never be surprised by crisis if we are believers. Jesus told many things to his disciples to make them put their trust in him. And here is one of the things that he told them. "Here on earth, you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart, because I have overcome the world." We live in a fallen world, and we expect there to be troubles. But we must remember that ultimately, we can protect neither ourselves nor those we lead, but God can. Along with the troubles that we face comes the strength and wisdom from God to handle them. And we must call on God for protection and direction. When we go to Him in prayer, He will give us directions on how to handle our situations. Importantly, though, we must be willing to listen and obey Him. He is indeed our refuge and strength, always ready to help us in times of trouble. One famous athlete put it this way: when circumstances appear to wreck our lives and God's plans, remember that God is not helpless among the ruins. Our lives that seem to be breaking, our dreams which appear to be dying in moments of crisis, are not lost or useless. If you trust Him, God will indeed come in and take the calamity and use it victoriously in working out His wonderful plan of love for you. In these times of crisis, trust God. Trust Him, and He will surely be your stability now and in every other season. God bless you.